Kawasaki Z1100 emerged during the early 1980s as part of Kawasaki's legendary Z series. Building upon the foundation laid by the Z1 and Z900,
I got nightmares in my...
At the center of the Z1100 was its massive 1089cc air-cooled four-cylinder engine. This DOHC engine featured 4 valves per cylinder and offered a potent combination of torque and top-end performance. With around 100 horsepower on tap, the Z1100 could sprint with authority while still... The styling of the Z1100 was muscular and purposeful, with a long fuel tank, wide handlebars, and minimal bodywork. It echoed the classic UJM, Universal Japanese Motorcycle, formula. But it added a modern edge with alloy wheels, a distinctive square headlamp on certain models. The Z1100 came in several versions, including the Z1100A, Z1100B, Spectre, and the Z1100R. Each had its own character, from the standard naked look to cruiser-like styling and even race-inspired touches. The Z1100R, for instance, paid homage to Kawasaki's racing success and featured upgraded suspension. Despite its size, the Z1100 was remarkably agile for a heavyweight. With a strong chassis and a competent suspension setup, it handled corners with confidence. The engine's torque-rich delivery made it perfect for fast touring and high-speed highway runs. Kawasaki equipped the Z1100 with advanced features for its time. It boasted electronic ignition, CV carburetors, and an optional shaft drive system on certain models. These elements made the bike not just powerful, but also reliable and low maintenance. The shaft drive advantage. One of the standout features in certain Z1100 versions was the shaft drive. It replaced the traditional chain, reducing maintenance and improving long-distance reliability. The smooth power delivery made the Z1100 ideal for touring. Spectre series style. The Z1100 Spectre variant stood out with a slightly cruiser-like aesthetic. It featured a teardrop tank, stepped seat, more chrome accents, and a laid-back handlebar position. The Z1100R homologation special. The Z1100R was built with homologation in mind, allowing Kawasaki to enter certain racing events. It was the sportiest Z1100, with features like an oil cooler, rear set foot pegs, and upgraded suspension components. Braking power. Stopping a heavyweight like the Z1100 required robust brakes. Dual front discs and a single rear disc provided strong stopping power, though lacking ABS, which wasn't common yet. The system was effective for the era. Touring comfort. With its large frame and long wheelbase, the Z1100 excelled as a touring machine. The plush seat, upright ergonomics, and optional luggage systems made it ideal for long rides. It was a favorite among those who needed power and comfort in equal measure. Instrumentation and features. The Z1100 featured an analog instrument cluster with a large speedometer and tachometer. Some models included a fuel gauge and warning lights for oil pressure and battery. Cultural impact. The Z1100 symbolized the height of Japanese big bike engineering during the early 1980s. It was seen in magazines, TV shows, and local meetups, often admired for its intimidating size and road international success. The Z1100 found buyers across the globe. Whether in North America, Europe, or Australia, it became a staple for riders wanting big performance without sacrificing dependability. Custom scene popularity. Thanks to its large frame and powerful engine, the Z1100 found a second life in the custom bike community. Builders often transformed them into cafe racers, drag bikes, or choppers. Engine sound and feel. The Z1100's exhaust note was deep and throaty, a signature of big inline-fours. Its smooth throttle response and linear acceleration made it satisfying to ride. Reliability reputation. Owners of the Z1100 often praise its durability. With regular maintenance, the engine could run for decades. Kawasaki's build quality during this era was solid, evolution and end of line. By the mid-1980s, the Z1100 gave way to newer models like the Z1100 and eventually the liquid-cooled Ninja series. Timeless icon. Decades later, the Kawasaki Z1100 remains a testament to bold engineering, timeless styling, and unrelenting power. For those who rode it, built it, or admired it, the Z1100 isn't just a motorcycle. It's a symbol of an era where bigger really was better. For a large bike, the Z1100 offered reasonable fuel economy, averaging around 35 or 40 miles under normal conditions. These bikes pushed the envelope further in terms of speed and technology.